from my car, from the parking lot, into my office with no jacket on and no socks.
And no socks?
No socks. Well, I mean, my point is, it is
It's
nice
and warm.
outside.
It's nice.
I thought, I need a jacket. I need a coat. I need a sweater. I'm like, no, I'm just going to go for it.
And you only walked. You didn't run.
Well, of course not. I got heels on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I didn't have to run. Because it's so nice outside. Is it springtime? Tell me. What's
Well,
happening?
we're still in winter.
Yeah.
Technically, we're in winter. I
Yeah.
don't know whether the seasons are going to follow the calendar.
It doesn't
But-
seem so.
We're going to be 70 degrees today. I
Wow.
mean, realistically.
That's-
All right, I exaggerated. 69 is
Okay.
technically where we're going to be.
Right.
But, that's at the airport, so somebody's going to be 70, 71, 72.
That's sunbathing weather.
Oh, it's nice. I mean, our low's going to be 41. I mean,
Beautiful.
another few degrees, you get to ride your motorcycle to work.
Right.
See? You know?
Right.
But,
What is the
no.
What is the temperature that you can ride your bike to work at 4 a.m.?
I try not to ride below 50.
Okay.
Because with the wind chill
Sure.
and everything else, it's just
Yeah.
it's the metal in my leg. It just goes. It's not worth it.
I bet.
But for most people, they drive around 40. They'll
40.
go down to 40 if they're
Yeah.
hardcore guys.
What about you? Are you hardcore, Matt?
No.
No.
No. I'm not hardcore at all.
How did I know that?
There's no need to freeze,
Right.
especially you could wait a day and
Yeah.
ride when it's warm,
Right.
you know?
Right. Yeah.
So, but no, we're going to have some nice weather. Basically, 69 today, 72 tomorrow, 75 on Wednesday.
Woo, doggy.
Thursday. Oh man, I'll tell you what. So, and no moisture in sight. So
Well, that's good and bad.
No, that's terrible.
You stop it.
We need snow.
You
we want a
always-
blizzard.
Every time it snows, he's like, "Oh, it's snowing on my cars."
It's
no,
fine.
we don't want a blizzard. I tell you what, I
We need a
texted
blizzard.
Delaney yesterday, who is in
they
Syracuse,
got
New York.
hammered.
Well, she didn't. New York City got hammered, but they're quite a bit away from New York City. You know, they're upstate, at the very top by Lake Ontario.
But they still got over a foot of snow.
Well, that's not what she said yesterday. So she said it was a sunny day, unless it hit them last night. I said the news here is saying Wednesday you're going to get 6 inches. So, yeah, Drew's looking it up. I mean, yeah, they're supposed to. But she had a beautiful day yesterday, and so did we.
I just think we need the moisture really bad. I'm truthfully terrified of what the summer's going to
I
bring
know, I know.
wildfires. I don't want to say
I
it,
know.
but yeah.
I live in the Pines. Every spring when that wind starts blowing, I hold my breath. I hold my breath for a good 3 months. It's very interesting to see.
You're correct. They did have sun yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, even
Yes.
though it was in the 20s.
Well, that's warm for them.
That's warm for them. But tomorrow, 90% chance of snow.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
And then
Yeah.
they're looking at Monday, Tuesday, all snow, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, and next week.
No spring in sight for them.
Yeah, they're
No.
getting hammered.
Yeah. So
But it's all right. That's what you get. They'll have a nice spring.
choices. We all make choices.
Hey, you gotta go where you're playing hockey.
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
all
say.
there is to it.
You got to go where the buck is. I know. I get it.
You know,
I don't know.
Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
Right. That's not really a choice. That's
I
a
know.
But
I
for
know.
the rest of New York,
Yeah. New York
man.
City, they even shut down DoorDash. I mean, people rely on the DoorDash, especially when it's snowing outside, and they shut it down. Nope,
Well,
no more DoorDash.
They had to because what I understand is New York has, since they've had such mild weather, sold a lot of their snow equipment.
Oh dear.
And now they got it. I talked to my cousin, like at 20, he had 25 inches, and he's an hour outside the city.
Yeah.
He said between the trash and the snow, you couldn't get through New York. They just didn't have enough vehicles out there. They don't have enough people to run the vehicles.
Yeah.
And so
Forcing those New Yorkers to just stay home. Can you imagine? They're probably dying.
They would
on the
complain
vine.
anyway. They're going to complain. It's okay.
It is
They can't help
okay.
themselves.
Well, we're not going to complain one bit. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the trees out there are budding already. I hope. Are we going to have a freeze before real spring hits? Probably, huh?
March, I'm not even going to make a comment. March
Yeah.
can either be in like a lamb, out like a lion, or out in like a lion and out like a
Right,
lamb.
right.
We have no idea.
We have no idea.
And considering how crazy this season's been,
Right.
You know, do you really want to go out on that
Yeah,
limb?
no, I think
If we tell people it's going to be nice, it'll snow.
Yeah.
If we tell it's going to snow,
we're going to see more snow.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I
hope
remember
so. I
when
really do.
I remember in April we had 2 feet one Easter. One Easter morning we woke up to 2 feet of snow.
But
and
it
it was in
doesn't
April.
last.
No. Anyway,
that's the good
we
news.
could talk. I mean, seriously, one day we're going to talk all hour about the weather.
Do we have to?
I mean, that would be a show. Have people call in, predict. We could just discuss. People love to talk about the weather. Why is that?
I thought you
Because
wanted
it affects
listeners.
everybody.
Because it affects everybody. and
Everybody.
we all have
Everybody.
that in common.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
everywhere
who
you
likes,
go.
who likes hot weather? Who likes cold
Right,
weather?
right.
Who likes this temperature? Who
It
likes
is
that?
a common denominator for sure. And we
But
all have something.
sunshine seems to make everybody smile just a bit more.
Oh, I'm smiling big today. Big. And I got no plans to be out in it. So I'm going to, though, take those doggies.
You're gonna go golfing?
I'm golfing Friday. So hopefully it holds up. yeah.
You
Maybe
should
I'll go
be
out
about
and practice.
75 on Friday.
Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely.
Up here,
perfect.
right?
Yeah, up here.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you'll have a light
Yep.
winds, about 10 to 15 on Fridays.
Perfect.
That's what they're saying.
Fantastic. Well, today is a big news day. I mean, city council meeting this afternoon here in Prescott, and then we have the State of the Union address with the president coming up this evening. Can you imagine Eastern time? It starts at 9 p.m. How sad for Easterners.
Well, that's because they do it for the West Coast.
I know,
you
I know. But so what is that for us? 7?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
7.
7 o'clock. So it'll be on all channels. I'm not sure if we'll be broadcasting it. I would assume so. I don't know.
I haven't heard from Jason, but
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Okay.
Well, I guess it would probably be on here on
That's what I'm thinking.
KYCA. Yeah, I would think.
That's what I'm
yeah.
thinking. Okay. Very good. Well, today is a big day. Big day. Not only because of all the news, because tomorrow that's all we're going to be talking about.
It's Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday, and not only is it Taco Tuesday, it is Tortilla Chip Day, National Tortilla Chip Day, which
nachos.
one of the happiest things in my life is the
Nachos.
tortilla chip. I mean, a good tortilla chip and some salsa, and you've got a good time. Not just a good meal, a good time,
Yep.
right?
It's
Unless-
fun food.
What if you're by yourself? Is it still a good time?
It's still a good time. You don't need anybody else to enjoy chips and salsa. And
well,
it
of course.
And
but
with it being Taco Tuesday on top of it, I mean, come on. I dare you not to have tacos and chips and salsa tonight. Oh, no, you're going to where?
I'm not sure.
Barbudos, you usually
We've
go
been
Barbudos.
doing Barbudos,
Yeah.
yeah, 2 weeks in a row. I'm not sure. I've not heard where we're going
Okay,
yet.
once you know, let us know.
So,
Because everybody wants to know.
you know,
yeah.
it might be Red Robin. We haven't been there
Well,
in a
that
while.
would be a shame to do on National Tortilla Chip Day.
All right, I'll consult Chris, or
Yeah.
Chris, you can call in
Okay.
and tell everybody where we're going. All right.
I think we should have a discussion on what the best tortilla chips are. Do you have a preference?
At the store?
Yeah.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
All day. I just bought some yesterday.
Any of them? Or
No.
what? What? Which one? Which one?
Nana's.
Oh, I love the Nana's.
Nana's
Yeah.
is the best, hands down, store purchased tortilla chip, and they're made in Phoenix.
Nana's are good.
Oh, no, they're the best.
What about you, Drew?
I like the purple chips. You know, the
purple-
stone ground purple chips.
Oh,
the blue corn.
The
The
blue,
blue corn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like the Tostitos Thin Crisp. They are so thin. They are like cellophane thin, and you put them in your mouth and they melt.
They're no Nana's.
They're no Nana's. Nana's is like an authentic,
Yeah.
made from a real tortilla.
Yeah. They're, oh.
Well, the real thing is that if the chip is too thin and it breaks in the salsa,
Right.
then it starts causing aggravation.
You're right. You're right.
You
Now
know,
this.
you have to have a hearty chip to be dipping, especially if you got good pico de gallo.
Right.
You know, you need a thicker chip.
Now this chip, the one I'm speaking of, the yellow bag, Tostitos Thin Crisp, is good for salsa, but it is not good for guacamole. Don't even think about it. That's when you go for the Nanas, because you will break in the guac and creates frustration. You're right.
And then you get somebody who thinks you're double dipping. You know, like the Seinfeld episode.
Took the words out of my mouth. out of my mouth.
I think it's good when it breaks in the salsa because then you just get a spoon and eat the salsa, right?
The salsa, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. All right. So we all know the story. They were invented in L.A. in the 50s by a tortilla factory owner who cut up and baked the ugly ones instead of just throwing them out. In 2003, Texas made tortilla chips and salsa the official state snack. I think that's not fair that Texas is. They should be barbecue or something. We should have chips and salsa as our official state snack.
Depending on how you look at it, Mexico owned Texas. So,
yeah.
And that's why you got Tex-Mex and all that other stuff.
Right,
But,
right.
it's a good thing.
What would our state snack be if it isn't chips and salsa?
Roadkill?
That sounds more like Texas to me. They got lots of desolate roads.
A
Lots
rattlesnake.
we've had this discussion. You and I have both had rattlesnake, not together.
No,
it
that's
was
true.
Me and Drew. Oh, it was
Yeah.
me and Drew. Yeah. Wrestler's Roost down in the valley.
You got it.
On my 21st birthday, Mom and Dad took Scott and I out to dinner, and I ordered a Long Island iced tea. Who was that? Carol saying.
Yep.
Somebody told me that's the first drink you should ever order when you're with your parents.
And that was your first drink?
No.
Well,
the first
with your
drink with my
parents.
parents. Yeah, and we had rattlesnake, and it tasted like chicken, like they say.
I don't know if your first drink with your parents should have been on Long Island because that immediately tips them off that, oh, you're not a rookie. If you get
I
like
pretty much was though. I mean, well, no, I was in college. So no.
Yeah, you were not
No.
a rookie.
No, not in college. In high school, I didn't
No,
drink.
you should have gotten like a strawberry daiquiri or something just to throw them off.
Well, I mean, their eyes were kind of. They all wanted to taste it. Let's put it that way.
Good scotch, chilled neat, you're done.
Oh, are you kidding? At 21? No way.
My dad was a scotch drinker.
So you had a little taste here and there.
So I
Yeah.
I made sure that his glass was always empty.
Gotcha. Okay, so National Tortilla Chip Day paired with World Bartender Day today.
Okay.
Where's Kelly then? If it's world,
She's in tomorrow.
she's
We'll
gonna
have to-
miss her own day.
Kelly, if you're listening, happy World Bartender Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's always listening.
She's our only guest tomorrow, so she's going to have to bring
Yeah.
some information.
She's got
She ought to bring some cocktails.
She's not. She's
to be a mixologist and do all
right,
those things.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, she could be mocktails.
Yeah, always. She brings in mocktails here. Absolutely.
She does a great job with those.
Yes, she does. She does.
She makes one drink for Jamie, and that's the only one she drinks. She's like, oh, if she didn't make it, I'm not drinking it. I'm like, okay.
Right. Yep. Well, it's also World Spay Day, which is also a good thing to consider. Spay and neuter.
Well, spay and neuter day.
Spay and neuter day. Just spay day. Yeah. Neuter's another day.
Of course, you got to break them up. I
Yes.
mean,
That means you're safe today, Matt.
That's right. You're safe today, Matt.
We're not going to get you neutered.
That wasn't even in the conversation.
yeah, I'm scared now.
Yeah. No.
Especially since Drew's the one suggesting it.
He's too young. Hey, but I do have a conversation. I do have a news story that I am not going to read today because of the two that I read yesterday. I don't want this show to go to that level every day.
Well, my question was, how many complaints did
I
we
didn't
get?
get one.
We didn't get any complaints
No,
yesterday
No, not one.
about the bundle of carrots.
Not one. No, people thought it was funny. Hey, I don't make this stuff up. If I did, it'd be a lot crazier. I'm just saying.
We all knew Ruby was having a good time.
Well, it was funny. It was a
Oh, it
funny
was
story.
hilarious. Yeah.
Poor guy. But anyway.
I don't know. I don't think poor guy.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I do not want to know why.
Let's not go there.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, next story.
Okay, next
Moving on.
story. Let's move on. Let's take a break. When we come back, more info that you need to know here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Here's something you need to know. There are certain things you don't realize how much you love until you're without them. And for me, when I was in Syracuse all last month, it was my whole home water filtration system from H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. I didn't just notice it by the taste. I noticed it in the shower. I noticed it on my clothing. I noticed it in the dishwasher. I mean, at home, every single water source has filtered water coming out of it, and you really miss it when you have it. I want to say I almost couldn't live without it. If you are thinking about better water for your home and your family, I can't recommend H2O Health and Water Solutions enough. This is one of the best upgrades I've made to my home. Stop in today in the Pine Ridge Marketplace and be sure to tell them Leza sent ya. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA. Coming up, we're going to be talking about the 100 Men Who Care event that is tomorrow evening. Scott Dandos, one of the board members from 100 Men Who Care, will be in to tell us all about it. Coming up.
Another person that stood me up on Saturday.
Well, you know, he was with me. It was Valentine's Day, Matt.
So he could have shown up. I would have bought him dinner.
You still got to go out, and you had a lady friend go with you.
I did.
So what are you complaining about? Let it go.
Oh, I like
Good
Scott.
Lord.
He's my good friend.
He's
as
your
you
best
pointed
friend.
out.
I know. Yeah, he's Matt's best friend. Okay, listen. If you think sleeping in a snowed-in airport is rough, I did it once in Chicago O'Hare. We had a huge a blizzard outside. The snow was, flying horizontal. And I just embraced it for what it was. No reason to get upset. You are at least safe. You're not warm because it's cold in the airport when there's a blizzard outside. But
Really?
Imagine this. Try to imagine the back pain for the 500 or so passengers in Germany where it snowed so badly that they had to spend the night on their grounded planes. That would be awful.
I wouldn't make it.
I wouldn't either. I
would
think
die.
I would get claustrophobia.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have that. I mean, I'm 6'4". I don't fit in planes
No.
for 2 or 3 hours, let alone overnight.
Right.
No, just throw
You'd
me
have-
outside. I'll freeze to death.
You
It's
would
fine.
have to lay in the aisle.
I would.
Ew.
I would, yep.
Can you imagine how dirty the aisle is?
Or I'd have to turn into one of those creatures that sleeps standing up. I don't know what animal that is,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So-
the staff at Munich Airport went home, which means there was no one to bring the stairs out for the planes, so passengers had to sleep there until the next morning. That would be awful. I think I would probably have a panic attack. In the air, at least you're getting somewhere, right?
Correct, yeah. And it's not going to be all night.
Right.
I got a question, though.
Yes, sir.
So at O'Hare, when it was shut down and you
Yeah.
were trapped in there,
Mhm.
did they leave like all the McDonald's and Chili's and bars open?
No bars. I think that there was a Dunkin' Donuts. But I mean,
What if you get thirsty in the middle of the night and you
yeah,
need a,
well,
you
they've
know,
got vending
They have
machines.
water fountains
Yeah,
and,
water
you know.
fountains. They did have, this is interesting. A lot of people had cots that they had there at the airport. We found where they store them, and they would not let everybody have one.
That's weird.
That was really weird. So,
Yeah, because somebody's got to collect them and put them back.
exactly, I
That's probably why
guess, and
nobody
probably
wanted to
wash
do
the
it.
blankets and all the
Oh, yeah.
things. But so some people had cots and some people did not. And at the airport they have the armrest on the chair so you can't lay down. My kids were laying, and this was just a few years ago. These aren't little kids. These are adults laying on the benches underneath those armrests, trying to at least catch a wink.
Now that depresses me.
I'm sorry.
That your girls are so skinny they can lie underneath the armrest.
Oh, you've seen my girls.
They are
teeny
very
tiny.
skinny,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
just like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be sleeping on the ground
Yeah.
in the airplane or in the airport.
A lot of people were sleeping on that dirty ground. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
do what you got to do.
Or just
That's why
wouldn't
you got to
sleep.
go to the Admiral's Club or the other, the Delta Room or whatever.
Yeah, but those all close too. They're not open 24/7, are they? When the airport shuts down?
Usually when the airport,
Yeah.
I did
Lots
what,
of
17
travel.
years flying in and
Yeah.
out of Chicago.
Yeah. You
So,
knew.
Yeah,
you know how to do
learn
it.
How to, okay, we're going to be stuck here.
Right.
And where to go. But yeah, if the airport goes down, a lot of times, like the Admiral Club will stay open.
Yeah.
And they have couches there and that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. And obviously, the more miles you have, the better off you are.
Right,
at that
for sure, for sure. Well, that was an interesting story. And the latest TikTok challenge involves eating bugs, but it's not what you think. Influencers are pushing dog food made from insects instead of meat as a way to reduce their carbon paw print, if you will.
I'm not doing that to my dog.
Me neither.
I've tried some of the bug bars, as they call them.
Yeah.
And they're with the protein.
For the dogs?
No, for humans.
For you? Oh, yeah,
And
no.
They just don't have a good flavor. I've tried them before.
Yeah.
But I figure if it's not good enough for me, it's certainly not going to be good enough for the belly girl.
That's right. Yeah, no, I'm going to pass on that. Made of stuff from crickets to fly larvae. Why would you feed your dog fly larvae? I know in the wild they eat all sorts of gross
That's
things.
in the
gross
wild.
things.
That ain't my house.
My dog's never been in the wild.
Yeah, that
he's
ain't gonna
pretty.
happen.
He's laying on a pretty posh blanket right now as we speak.
Just admit it. Bubba has a better life
Than you.
than
Than
Drew
you.
and I combined. Not just me. Drew and I combined.
I don't know.
Oh no! Well,
Drew's
I know.
got it pretty good.
Drew has it pretty good.
Drew has Bella.
He does,
which makes a difference.
And more motorcycles in a dealership.
And more
so.
motorcycles in a dealership. He's doing fine. All right, so I'm going to pass on that. More stories in the news this morning. Let's see. 2 in 5 people have cried at work. Matt?
Well, not on the air,
Matt cries 2 out of the 5 days at work.
of course.
Yeah. No, that doesn't surprise me. Does it surprise you? I mean, I've cried at work, but it's I see Scott Dandos came in and he brought something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is very serious.
I've
We're
cried
talking about crying at work. How dare you?
I've cried at work, but it's been over something not work related. You know what I mean? Like something that upset me that
Death
wasn't
of
work.
a
Maybe,
animal or
yeah. I mean, I've cried on the
Pets
air
or-
over those kind of things. Yeah. What about you? Have you cried at work recently?
no.
No, you say you
I'm-
cry all the time.
I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I cry at night
Have you
when I'm alone.
Drew, cried at work? Have you cried at work?
Yeah, the day I quit, I was so happy I cried. I went home.
So he's just waiting for this next one.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, that's not a big deal. I think that it's okay for you to cry at work. Not cry about your work like Matt does quite often.
Day.
Quite often.
Hey, I'm the desperate realtor. I'm trying to keep that shtick going. Come
I
on.
know, but you're not that desperate anymore. Are
No.
you? People are concerned.
Are
People
they?
are concerned.
Well, then they should call me.
This would make you cry. This will make you cry. Is it just modern romance for a wedding invitation to look more like an Uber Eats receipt? Now listen to this. Reddit is debating whether it's cool that a bride is charging $75 for the meal at her reception. Come to my wedding and pay to be there. She wrote in the invitation that weddings are expensive and this would offset the cost. She's accepting e-transfers, but by the sounds of it, most of her wedding gifts will just be the dinner her guests paid for. Absolutely. Why would you bring a gift if you had to pay to be at the wedding?
It's very weird.
That is.
If it's,
That's not right.
I don't know.
No, it's like if you can't afford it, don't do it.
Or
People want to be there to celebrate you and your love and your journey, and not the food.
Well, just dial it down.
Yeah.
You know, don't have a 300-person wedding. Have a 20-person wedding.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
get
know.
It.
People
I don't
are,
get it at all.
You know, this is my theory. The whole onset of the internet and social media has made it really tough on people to outdo everybody all the time.
So it's
Pressure.
international keeping up with the Joneses.
Pretty much. The
don't
Bride
get it.
Affair is this weekend.
It is.
Yeah, coming up on Sunday.
Are
Yeah.
you going?
No, I'm done. I'm done throwing weddings.
Well, I want to go just for the free cake.
Well, you're going for the free food. Yeah, I heard that. That's a rumor about town.
Now you're going to hopefully see some young brides.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids,
Brides
there you
already
go.
taken.
Well,
Bridesmaids.
at least for a little while they'll be taken. I mean, again, I still think having a section there dedicated to divorce lawyers is a smart thing.
I think it's a great idea. Do you know any divorce lawyers? They should purchase a.
I think they should get a booth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make here, take our card.
Yeah.
Hold on to it for, just in case.
7 years.
7 years minimum. But no, that is like a statistic that I've heard that the
Yeah.
more you spend on the wedding,
Yeah.
the least the marriage will last.
Well, that's because you go into the wedding in debt.
Right.
I mean,
Extreme
you go into the
debt.
marriage. You go into the marriage in debt, and I mean, most couples fight about money. So why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but you know what they say, right?
Right.
When the bills come through the front door, love goes out the back door. So, maybe you do need that divorce lawyer there.
I've not heard that one before.
Well,
but
I don't think I've heard it either.
I also haven't lived like Drew has.
No,
So.
not many have.
Be careful what you ask.
Not many have. Okay, let's move.
I want a
Yes.
shout out to our newest listener.
Yes.
Okay, we have Mr. Lazard in the studio.
Oh.
We have a lizard walking around the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but he's right at the speaker.
Okay.
He's enjoying. He's bobbing
He's
his head.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So Mr. Lazard is there.
I'm like,
Who's
Lizelle?
Mr. Lazard?
Yeah, I was thinking he was talking Lizelle, yeah.
Not Lizelle, Lazard.
Oh, that's
like
funny.
a lizard.
Well, good.
There's a joke about that. I'll have to tell you later.
Okay. All
Not
right.
on the air.
Okay. Don't,
It's one
don't
of those
forget.
kind
Don't
of
forget.
jokes.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Let's move forward. We have Scott Dandos coming up to talk about 100 Men Who Care, their event tomorrow night. He's going to give us all the details. Stick around for that. Right now, Prescott women know when it comes to trusted care, there's one name everybody talks about, and that's Prescott Women's Clinic. They're not just great doctors. They're caring, dedicated professionals who treat you like a person, not a chart. They understand women. They are strong, compassionate, and committed to your health and happiness. Make yourself a priority today. Make a call. It's 928-778-4300, or you can visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, and Scott Dandos from Prescott Glass and Mirror, and 100 Men, who has graciously, what's the word? Has graciously
Graced
Entered the
us
house.
graced us with
his
his
presence?
presence.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not how that goes, but it'll work. Good morning.
Good morning. My presents this morning are tortilla chips on National
I
Tortilla
know,
Day.
National Tortilla Chip Day.
It's amazing. Thank you, Mr. Dandos.
I mean,
You're welcome.
it's kind of like ask and you shall receive with Scott. We didn't even ask, really.
no.
But Drew's in there chowing down. He can't
You know-
even turn on his microphone.
I stopped at a store this morning.
That's not
listening-
true.
Well, if you heard it earlier, the last segment, he was opening the bag and his microphone was
right?
on.
So you heard us talking about it being National Tortilla Chip Day?
Yes, stopped at a convenience store, but this is the only brand, flavor tortilla chip they had. They had no blue chips.
Oh, they're quite good.
They did not have the Tostitos, or they did not have the Nana's bag of tortilla
Dude.
chips that are locally made.
Nana's is very difficult to find. You can only get it in the deli. They don't even sell it in the chip aisle.
So, and they had no salsa.
What?
That was the first complaint when she walked in. Where's the
No
salsa,
salsa?
Scott?
It's like chips and salt.
Chips and salt.
So there you go.
Drew, aren't these good?
These are very good. I've never had these.
Well,
Sam-
there you go.
See?
Does.
Now,
Santitas.
see, I like them because they're thick. They're going to hold up to.
Oh,
to,
see,
to
I don't think they're
guac
that
and-
thick. I
and
thought they were
pico.
light.
They might be good for the
they're light and airy.
guacamole.
Yeah. And they're not too salty, which
Good.
is nice.
Good. Well, enjoy.
I don't know.
Good job,
I don't know what
Scott.
Drew's eating
You're
because mine
welcome.
are light and
Thank you,
salty.
Drew.
Totally opposite of what he's eating.
It's like having toast with no butter on it.
Here, Matt,
Just
try one.
chips
Okay.
with no salsa.
I was going to say, I wasn't going to open another bag.
Scott brought in 3 bags, one for each of us.
Oh, got all you guys.
It's very sweet. Very
Let's
sweet.
see.
I had something to say about the tortilla chip, and now it's gone. It comes and goes like that.
That's
It just
okay.
happens, especially when you're here.
I'd say
My
these
sweet
are a
husband
middle.
of 35 years. What?
I'd say they're a middle.
A
They're
middle?
not super thin. They're not super thick. They're in the middle.
I think they're delicious.
They'll do.
I'm not saying
Yep.
they're bad. They're delicious, of
They
course.
are delicious. And how often do you get to just eat a tortilla chip with nothing on it? See, we're actually getting to appreciate what is the tortilla chip.
I actually do that a lot.
Do
When
you
I
really?
have chips and salsa, I'll eat a couple without anything on it just to taste the chip.
Well,
But
look at you.
I'm a
Yeah.
weirdo.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you very much. That was very sweet of you.
My pleasure.
Okay, now we're going to talk about this morning the 100 Men Who Care event. It's coming up tomorrow night, and you guys have these quarterly, correct?
Correct.
And tell everybody how it works. We'll get to all the details of this one, but what's the premise here,
The premise is to raise money for some local 501c3 charities.
right?
We choose three nonprofits to come to our event. They each have 10 minutes to give us a little demonstration or a spiel about how income or how money would help their cause.
Okay.
So they speak for about 10 minutes or so each. A little bit of a question-answer questionnaire time at the end.
Right.
After all three have presented, the attendees will vote on which one touched their heart the most.
Okay.
And as they vote, we tally up the votes, and the one who received the most votes, if you will, we give 80% of the collected monies that night to
Okay.
them, and the other two get 10% each. 10% each.
So cool. So cool. So everybody that comes, and it's not just, they're not looking for just 100 men to come to this event.
No.
That is the name of the organization that is facilitating this event. And basically, anybody that wants to come and bring $100 to put in the pot is welcome, correct?
Correct. Has to be check or cash.
Right.
We
No
don't-
credit cards.
No debit cards.
Because they give the money away that night. None of the money raised goes towards anything.
No.
Nothing for the people who put it on. The food is sponsored. The drinks are brought in by somebody else. Everything is paid for by something else. All the money goes directly towards these nonprofits, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, all right. So the door is open for everyone. Tell everybody where this event is going to be held.
This event is going to be held at the former home of Alliance Home Improvement on Glassford Hill in Prescott Valley.
Okay,
It's 3600 North Glassford Hill Road. From Prescott, head east turn left on Glassford Hill, and it's about a mile or two down on your left-hand side. Plenty of parking.
Perfect.
We're going to open up the doors at 5 o'clock for registration and sign in, if you will, and get a nice meal, a little quick meal. And if you want to go to the cash bar and get a beverage, you can mingle.
Right.
Network, if you will.
Network, right. It's a great time. I've been to several of these, and Matt has been, and Drew has stopped in, and of course you've been to every single one. But this is just a really great night to feel like you're making a difference with just $100. I mean, where can you make such a big difference in one night?
Right.
With just $100.
You know, independently we're not so strong, but together we can make a huge difference.
Yes.
My $100 turns into $10, $15, $20,000 in one night.
Right.
And it just feels good. There's a lot of plus givers. Some people show up with, humbly, quietly speaking, they just, I'd like to give an extra here or there. We've had people give up to $3,000 or $4,000.
Right.
And they just give from their heart because they know that 100% of it's going to the cause.
Yes.
There's no middleman. There's no red tape. It's just
that's the beauty of this fundraiser.
It's and it's very simple.
A lot of fundraisers cost so much to put on.
Correct.
And I mean, we could sit here and talk about that, and this one is not that way. The money you raise that night goes directly to the nonprofits. We're going to talk about the nonprofits that will be represented tonight or tomorrow night at the 100 Men Who Care event coming up after this quick break. And we've got a caller, too. So hang on the line, Mike. We'll be right with you here on Leza Live. Stay with us. If you're looking for that perfect accent to your wardrobe and or home, you have to check out Black Arrow Native American Jewelry and Art right here in downtown Prescott. It's an incredible gallery representing the work of more than 15 Native American artists, showcasing stunning jewelry and many handmade treasures. You'll find works by local artists who celebrate the rich culture and heritage of the Southwest. Through their paintings and sculptures, you can explore craftsmanship and creativity, all displayed in a beautiful gallery setting. They are open 7 days a week, right there on Gurley Street across from the Courthouse Plaza. And if you can't make it into the store, check out their website, which features more than 20,000 items. That's blackarrowgallery.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Our guest today, my husband, Scott Dandos. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, Matt and Drew.
Hey, Scott.
We're talking about
Howdy,
the
howdy.
100 Men Who Care event tomorrow evening. Everybody is welcome to join. Bring your $100 bill or a check and make a difference in our community. We have Mike on the line. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning,
Tell us.
Dandos and Company.
Good morning, Mike.
Thank
Good
you
morning.
very much for talking about the 100 Men event.
You're welcome.
Especially after, the hockey game with the U.S. hockey team winning and saying how important our country and our flag are to have an event like this. Because all three of the organizations are all about freedom and about America.
Yes, yes, we're going to talk about those. You want to share who the nonprofits are for this event?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
So we have the Freedom Rock in Prescott Valley. It's a national thing, but we're the first in Arizona to put that rock up that just honors the men and women who have served our country.
Okay.
And then also the Healing Fields that once a year to honor 9/11 and Granite 19, where they'll put up one flag for each of those out in the Prescott Green there. And the last one's our VFW post, who puts up the flags all along Highway 69 about once a month.
Very nice. Very nice. Not, these aren't charities that you hear a lot about asking for help. So it's nice that these are going to be represented tomorrow night at the 100 Men Who Care event in Prescott Valley. It's at the old home of the Alliance Home Improvement Center. Is there anything in that building now?
I don't think so.
The
No.
Fanes have their offices in there now.
Okay. Very
But,
good.
The one thing we can promise is 100 Men event, we won't be whining like a Canadian hockey team will.
I love it.
That is a fact, actually.
That's a fact.
You're right about that. Very good, Mike. You have anything else to add?
Nope, Scott will do great. We'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow. And women
Fantastic.
are welcome to come.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you,
yes,
Mike.
appreciate it.
Right.
Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, this is really cool. These charities, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about them if you don't mind.
Love to.
The Prescott Valley Healing Field of Northern Arizona is a community tribute and remembrance event that displays. Oh no, this is the Healing Field. Yeah, right. Displays nearly 3,000 U.S. flags to honor the victims and heroes of September 11th. The annual display, held around Patriot Day each year at Prescott Valley Town Center, creates a moving visual experience of remembrance, unity, and community healing, especially for those who were too young to remember that day firsthand. It includes ceremonies, volunteer opportunities, and ways for people to participate or donate. I mean, this is a very somber, sobering event. You go and you really have an idea of how many lives were lost on 9/11. If you guys haven't visited this is very, very important. The Freedom Rock Project in Prescott Valley that Mike mentioned is a grassroots effort to install a painted boulder art memorial honoring U.S. veterans. The community-led initiative is fundraising to place the Freedom Rock in the Prescott Valley Town Plaza near the existing Veterans Memorial and Walk of Honor. Now, once completed, the rock will serve as a public tribute space where people can remember and honor those who have served in the military, with commemorative pavers available to support the project. Very cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, I mean, any way we can, honor those who have fought for our country and our freedom.
Sacrifices,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely. And then the third one is the Veterans of Foreign Wars of Arizona, Mingus Mountain Post 10227, local post of the National Veterans of Foreign Wars organization based in Prescott Valley. As a veteran-focused nonprofit, the post supports local veterans and their families through community programs, sponsored meals, hospital and home visits, financial assistance for veterans in crisis, and fellowship activities as part of a broader network of VFW posts that advocate for veterans' needs and well-being. So 3 very worthy causes. I don't know how people are going to choose between the 3. And there have been times when all 3 were split down the middle, weren't they?
That's correct. We've had that. We might have a new voting system this time.
Okay.
We might have people vote by phone, so the tally is instant. We don't have to go back and count.
Oh,
the
so you can
paper
go to your
tallies.
phones and
Correct.
vote? Okay.
And there is an option for a 3-way split
Okay.
if it so touches your heart that
Right.
you can't decide who,
I love this.
and we'll split it 3 ways.
Okay, very cool.
Yes,
very
it's
cool.
pretty awesome.
So at the end of the night, they tally up not only the votes, but also the amount of money raised by just attending one event with $100 each, and the difference that it's going to make for all of these nonprofits in one way or another.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's really nice. And then we have past winners come to our events and share with us how the money has been spent and how it's made a difference
Yes.
and what lives it's touched. So it's nice to hear those success stories. Makes you feel really, really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And if you've always wanted to be involved, you hear about how generous this community is, and you don't know really how to get your foot in the door. This is the perfect organization and event to do this in, because you can bring your for dinner, bring your wife or your husband and come on down, bring $100 each.
Yep.
And right there you're already in the building with all these other like-minded, generous, big-hearted people.
Absolutely.
And so if I mean, I hear people saying, "Oh, I really want my husband to go to that." I encourage it.
I encourage it too.
Yes.
And if you want to know more about it, you can reach out to one of us. You can reach out to Leza. We'll tell you a little bit more about it. If you
Right.
can't make the event tonight, you can drop the money off at Fain Signature Group in Prescott Valley.
Right.
You can also drop the money off at Prescott Glass and Mirror.
Right.
We have many people that can't attend, but they want to make a difference, so they're dropping off their check or their cash.
Yeah.
And we have money bags for those people that drop those off. So
That is so cool.
that's also welcome.
Yes, I love it. And you can also learn more online at 100 Men, that's 100 Men Who Care, YC.com. Okay, that'll tell you about the organization. It'll tell you.
Tell you how to sign up.
There you go.
And if you do sign up, I want people to know we do not solicit the phone numbers. We do not
No.
solicit the emails. We have an email request and a phone request, and that is so we can reach out to you,
Remind you.
remind you of the upcoming events,
Right.
and that we have a better attendance.
Yes.
And we never sell or market your
No.
information.
That's
out.
not what this is about.
No.
All right, let's take another break, and when we come back, more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM. KYCA, we're talking about 100 Men Who Care, an organization here in Yavapai County that has an event every quarter. And basically, they call it a give. They're asking people to come to this event, bring $100 each to get in the door, and all that money that is accumulated in that one event in one night goes to nonprofits in our community. It really is a brilliant model for
Absolutely.
fundraising.
Quite simple.
Yeah. How did 100 Men Who Care get started here in our area?
Our dear friend and resident, Ron Fain, reached out to about 4 or 5 of us and said, listen, here's a concept I have I want to bring into Prescott. Would you be interested? And overwhelmingly, the 4 or 5 of us responded with an absolute yes. We all get hit with people coming to our businesses are asking us for, will you please sponsor this? Will you sponsor that? And this is a good way to give back to all of those in a bigger way. So we started about 2017. A few people have dropped off the board, if you will, or the committee.
Mm-hmm.
We don't call ourselves a board per se, but yeah, a few have dropped off. Picked up a few along the way, and the people we've picked up have really graciously given in their expertise.
Mm-hmm.
The Pat Kirkendalls, the Mike Himmels, and the Grants, and we've really have a real good, well-rounded group
Mm-hmm.
that represent well. Mike Kimmel puts together lists of all the 501c3s that are vetted, and if you're interested in maybe getting on that list, you can come to one of the events.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your information. I usually check, myself and Pat Kirkendall usually check people in. Give us the information. You can go to our website. I think on the website you can leave a message.
Okay.
You can do that as well. It's just been growing and growing. We have hundreds and hundreds of men that are signed up.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them can participate every event.
Right.
But usually we have about 100 to 130 people show up.
Yeah.
Most people RSVP online. We kind of do that so we have an idea of how much food to prepare for.
Right.
Sometimes we run out of food,
Right.
which is a blessing.
Yeah.
Why not run out of food because you have too many people?
Exactly.
Yes, we love that.
Exactly.
And also, walk-ins are welcome.
Mm.
If you hear about this event or you're driving down the street, what's the commotion going on? Walk in,
Right.
ask questions. What's it about?
Yeah.
Come in.
Yeah.
Make sure you have $100 in your pocket.
That's right. That's the only thing
or
that
a
you
blank
need.
check.
Yeah, and to know that $100 is going to stay right here in our community and
Right.
help an organization that helps others. A
Absolutely.
nonprofit.
Yes.
I mean, it just really makes you feel good.
Makes you feel really, really
Yeah,
good.
it really does. Yeah.
Over the years, we've raised over $250,000.
Wow.
We've had big events for different organizations that will just do all the money goes to one,
Yes.
like Shot for a Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Newman.
Right.
Brad Newman, we raised I think over $60,000.
Yeah.
It was cool because
It's great.
people are pouring from their heart
Exactly.
and their pocketbook.
And it's just an easy way to do it.
Yes.
It's not a huge commitment. You don't have to go to a meeting every week. You don't have to go to something every month. You just show up at these events every quarter.
Yes.
And tomorrow is a great opportunity for you to do so. Matt, you got involved and you've been coming to them. And what is your thought?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's easy to do. You hang out, you network, you see a bunch of faces you haven't seen in a long time, in my case.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I think it's a wonderful thing.
Right. Absolutely.
And there's no dress code.
There's no
Come
dress
as you
code.
are.
Absolutely.
Come after work. If you're in the middle of cooking dinner,
Yeah.
who cares if you're wearing your apron? Come on down.
Exactly. And it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night. So you can do your Taco Tuesday tonight, and then you can show up at this event tomorrow night.
Yes.
Have some food. They always provide something really delicious, and there'll be a cash bar, so you can come out and make it a happy hour, if you
Absolutely.
will. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Again, it's tomorrow night. The doors open at 5 o'clock. Come early so you can get yourself some food, because like Scott said, sometimes so many people show up that you do run out, which is a thing,
Yep.
The event will start at 6 o'clock, and then things wrap up right around 7.
We try to make it quick.
Yeah.
We're conscientious of people's time. If they want to stay later and linger and visit, they can. But the commitment is typically 5:30 to 7 o'clock.
Right. And the address again is 3600 North Glassford Hill Road. It is the previous home to Alliance Home Improvement. And want to talk about the sponsors for this event?
This event, the glass sponsors are Talking Glass Media. Talking Glass Media really puts us out there on the air and advertises, helps us with our website. Arizona Ranch and Resort Cars, they're sponsoring the food this time.
Okay.
They're always a big giver. Daniel over at Hickey Marketing Group, he's got a really phenomenal marketing group. They do videos, they do websites, go to our website.
Yeah.
I challenge you to go to our website and look at the website. Daniel Hickey and his team put that together. Their team are amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
That's 100menwhocareyc.com. And you can also register for tomorrow night's event if you know you're going and you want to go to the website anyway.
Yep.
Just go ahead and check that you are going and you're bringing your 4 kids and you're bringing $500 and to make a
Amen, baby.
difference. Yeah, and you, like Scott said, you don't have to register either. But if you think of it, it's nice
It's
to
helpful.
do. It's
But
helpful.
It's helpful. If not, no big deal.
Right.
Walk-ins are welcome.
Right.
Please come out. It's fun. I challenge you as a listener to put it on your calendar and say, honey, I'm going to be gone, or honey, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go check this out.
Exactly.
Bring your significant
and
other.
Another point that you brought up earlier, if you can't make it, you can always be part of it. Just drop off your money at either Prescott Glass and Mirror, 208 East Sheldon Street, or here in Prescott, or you can drop it off at the Thane Signature Group office.
Yep.
And they will make sure that the money gets to wherever it needs to go.
Absolutely.
To take care of the nonprofits that you're featuring tomorrow night. Scott, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for the tortilla chips on National Tortilla
welcome.
Chip Day. And I hope you all have a very happy day. And we will be back tomorrow with more here on Leza Live. So please join us.